That's incredible.
George, left alone.
Goodness gracious.
That's Keyonte George. Huge bump in scoring last year, and now the Jazz are about to actually matter. The trainer for Jaren Jackson Jr., they just took Darryn Peterson, number 2 in the draft, and they're done tanking. So the question's simple. Is Keyonte the guy who's going to take them to the next level? Let's go to the film, about what his game really shows, what's going to get tested once they're facing real competition as a real team. Keyonte George's offensive game is pretty awesome. He's scoring almost 24 points a night on right around 60% true shooting. That's a little better than above average, not quite elite, but still really good. And it's pretty good for a guy who's only 6'4", came in the league with an inefficient label on him. He really turned it on last year. And that kind of scoring is going to be really helpful now that the Jazz are going to be a real competitive team this upcoming year. And the jumper, he can hit the 3 pretty much every way you want. Catch and shoot, pull up, step back. He's got the whole arsenal. The one thing is he needs to be open. He's not going to rise up over too many people. But give him a little sliver of space and he punishes you. But also his free throw shooting really tells something. He's at 89% from the line. One of the best touch indicators there is. Most people don't ever get to 90%. And he's right there. That's how you win games down the stretch with good free throw shooting. He's not just scoring though, he runs the show. He's a good floor general, gets them into their offense and just keeps everything moving. He's decisive. He's not going to hold the ball and size you up. He just makes the read and keeps it going. Keeps the bender turning. And he can really pass. He's got the pocket passes to his roller in traffic. He can throw the alley-oop and drop it right where only his guy can get it. Little drop-offs to his bigs on time. He's an intuitive passer with good feel. He places the ball where he wants it, kind of gets ahead of the game like that. So the shooting's good and the passing's good. The question is the driving. He can do it. Let me see a couple clips here, but there's some questions there, and we'll get to that next. So George can get layups off. You're going to see a couple of really good ones here, but it's against people that you'll understand why he can get them off in a second. When I started watching the film, I was kind of underwhelmed. He's really good. I heard all these great things, but when I'm starting to watch, he's good, probably not going to be great. And the ceiling is what's holding us there is mostly his size. He's 6'4", that's good, but as you see him and his physicality, he's able to get there, but not necessarily finish against physicality or up against length. So he drives, they can block him. You'll see some blocks here. When he gets one off against somebody, it's Kyle Lowry, it's Cam Spencer, somebody that he's more athletic than, and therefore he can get over them. But anybody that's bigger than him or more athletic than him, he's just not getting it off in a way that gets a nice layup. Usually they're to the side of him, back of him, etc. So, but he's shifty, the handle's there. But here's the thing, it doesn't have to be that to be helpful for what the Jazz need. The rest of this team, the way it's built, spot on. It's going to be perfect for him. So good, not great is fine, because what the Jazz need to be is going to be exactly what he is, which is going to make the Jazz pretty good next year. Unfortunately, as the Jazz get good, Keyonte George is going to be one of the people that gets hunted on defense. Because just like on the offense, he's just not that bigger physical in one sense. Overall, at least, like there's times when he is physical. But he's going to get hunted. He puts all of his energy into really being a floor general on offense. So you watch him at different points during a game, kind of just really phoning it in a good way on defense. Just trying to make sure you conserve that energy. It's not the worst thing. But also off ball, he's losing his man. He's watching the play, but not in the typical ball watching. He's trying to do it, but he's just not able to actually push through screens, get there. He's not really asked to do that because he's the floor general, not the on-ball guy. But it's going to be interesting to see what happens when there's high leverage games and he's out there getting hunted for pick and roll mismatches. So that's Keyonte George. Really good shooter, above average from 3. Good passer, good floor general. And he's so young, and now he's got a real team around him. He's good. He's probably not going to be great. Besides the defense, that's the ceiling. But that's okay. Not everybody's got to be the best guy. So is he the guy who takes the Jazz to the next level? He might not have to be. He just has to be what he is already. And for this team, that might be enough. Thanks for watching. Check out my video. It drops every Thursday.